is good, sportscaster?
What's good, YouTube?
Everybody up in this. What's good, guys?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are worldwide. You know that we guys got you covered on the hottest sports news in the business, around the whole sports industry.
World. I'm
World,
saying world.
yeah.
I'm going
The
world.
universe.
I'm going world.
The galaxy.
Ooh. Beat me to it.
Dilly
It
dilly.
doesn't get bigger than that, does it?
Y'all already know what's good. It's your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network with the baddest fucking co-host in the industry, ladies and gentlemen, this sexy hair, Ty Boogie.
What up? I feel like I just walked out of Game 7 right now. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Let's fucking do it. Oh, LeBron? Oh, no, I won't do that one.
I can...
No. He's bringing it back.
The 6 is coming back. We're going to react to that here in a bit. Let's first get into some shout-outs really quick. I see Mike hopped up in here. Jeremy, what is good? He said, it's my B-Day. Yeah, I saw that. Happy 17th to you, Jeremy.
What up, bro?
Live
Happy
it up,
birthday.
bro.
Yeah.
We got the Sailor Man. Sailor Man. Hoovy up in here. Crazy Mofo, of course. Wrench Gang. We got Slap Yourself. Psh, psh, Entertainment in the chat. Let's see here. QC
yeah.
all the way at the top. He was first. KM, OVA Productions, Mr. Brown University himself. The boy Steven. Hell yeah, good shit. So yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about this free agency. Let me just refresh my screen here because it's annoying the living hell out of me.
I feel that. Yeah, I'm with that. I mean, I've already said, you guys have not left us alone about NBA free agency, so this is probably mainly NBA free agency, but you know how the Rumboyz do. We got a little bit of everything in here, so whatever y'all feeling, let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Aaron85 up in here. I believe Aaron is new.
Oh, show the man some love.
Show the love, ladies and gentlemen. Make him welcome aboard this pirate ship.
Yeah.
So, here, let me go ahead and move
I
that.
guess I can jump mine up on there, too.
Yeah, let me move this to the top of the screen. Yeah, I'm actually going to go at the bottom. No, we're going to go at the top. There we go. 719-602-3632. Y'all know what's good. Y'all know what to do. Yeah, let's start off with free agency. The lines are open. So let's definitely get into it. Make sure you guys check out rumboyz.com as well. Rumboyz Central dropping some fire articles on there. Jordan Love is dropping some fire articles on there. Always. Jordan Love's like mini Todd McShay, bro.
Dude, honestly, I realize me and him have too much in common, and it's kind of starting to scare me, and we need to get something figured out here. It's getting weird. Iverson, what's good up in Sportscaster? What it do, my guy?
So whenever you need to use a sick day, I could just bring him on the show then?
I do. Yeah, I feel like if he, oh my god, yeah. At least opinion-wise, he could probably call in for me and you wouldn't know the difference, so I'll tell you that. But yeah, Sportscaster number is on the top as well for you guys if you guys want to call in. I know it's on YouTube, but Sportscaster as well. Give us a call. We're talking about free agency. Honestly, trying to not open up free agency till we get one of you to call in, because I feel like we're going to get 3 people call in, and it's just going to be all about Kawhi, KD, or Kyrie, so...
Oh, yeah, we already know.
Want somebody to call in to start it off, but I mean, I guess we might as well start it off.
Yeah, we can. We do have a call.
I saw that comment. Brown University up in the building, too. What is good?
Give me 1 second here, caller. What is good, caller? You are live on the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network.
What is good?
Who we got?
What it do?
Micah.
Oh,
snap.
Okay, Micah.
All right, what up?
What you got, man? What you want to talk about?
The Lakers are doing a good job with free agency. I mean, picking up Kawhi.
Well, we haven't picked Kawhi yet. I know that there is a source that has leaked that he is going to go to the Lakers.
There is a source that has leaked him going to every single team in the NBA.
I thought I was watching a stream earlier today, and they said that it is official.
I got a guy but I'm not gonna speak on it yet until Woj should be announcing it probably within the next day or two, day and a half to 2 days, and Woj should be dropping the bomb.
This is true.
Okay. But but also, I mean, the reffing has been awful this year. In like big games.
In what necessarily big games? Because I mean, we cover all sports on this show, so
like NBA big games.
Yeah. So like in the NFC Championship for one, when the Saints had that pass interference.
The yeet hit. Yep, I call it the yeet hit.
Yep, and a tripping in Game 5 of the Boston St. Louis not called, and then St. Louis scoring after that chipping.
I mean, even today, you know, we look at the USA versus England matchup. You know, there was a terrible call which allowed Ellen White to be able to step up and take an opportunity at a PK. It should have never happened. She wasn't touched. It was a bad call.
At least we stopped it and won.
Yeah, we did stop it and win. You know, Nahir stepped up very big for probably the biggest save of her career, sending USA to the finals. Everyone was wondering if she was going to fill in the shoes of Hope Solo, and she definitely stepped up there and did that.
The only problem with the refs is like, I mean, there's just not much of a way to fix it. You know, I mean, they can train new referees, train new umpires, train new whatever word they have for a referee or whoever wears, you know, the white and black, but I mean, if they come out with some kind of electronic thing or computer thing, I mean, I'm done.
We saw today that VAR is useless.
I'm done. Like I'm giving up. Like I will be so furious with whatever sport does that first.
Yeah.
So it's a human nature though. Like that's the sad thing.
Especially in baseball with Joe West, Angel Hernandez, Jim Joyce.
Again, sadly, it's just a human thing, you know. Like, I mean, honestly, the game of baseball would suck if they put it some kind of electronic strike zone, and it's so hard because it's a line. I mean, it's literally a 50-50 pitch a lot of times, and like that would just ruin the game. So, as annoying as it is, players do have to scout the umpires and know who's behind the plate. Maybe they should switch them up a little more so there's not, you know, people that hate people. Such as the Rockets dealing with a lot of what they did this year. You know, maybe they switch up the referees a little bit more or bring in a new class of referees, but
I think probably a new class of referees, but I mean, then we have to wonder about where the integrity of the game is going to go. These are guys that we've seen call these games, you know, since we were little.
For sure. So, for sure. That's why I said this is such a hard subject, because we do want to see some changes. We do want to see calls made better, but even if we brought in a new class, these guys are new, have not experienced a big stage yet. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say that they're even going to do the right calls all the time.
Yep. Kobe, I see you. Otaku, thank you for dropping that like, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
What else you got for us, Micah?
I think this upcoming college season is going to be interesting with the targeting call being changed. With I think it's the second targeting call, you get suspended for one game.
For in college football.
Yes.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting as well, and I mean, and also in the NFL with defensive pass interference being reviewable.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah,
I like it.
There's a lot that's going to be taken into question. By the way, shout out to the NFLPA rocking the hat for you guys today. You know I'm all about repping. But yeah, man, no, definitely going to be interesting with the targeting call, defensive pass interference. A lot of sports are looking at making some adjustments.
Again,
they're
making moves. They're making moves to try and help out, but no matter what, it's human nature. Like, there's going to be a good call, there's going to be a bad call. If it's your team that gets a bad call, I'm sure you're going to be pissed off. You know, it's going to be a thing for the rest of the time in sports. So they are at least trying to do something. Slap yourself. What up? Coup in the building. BKB.
There we go. It looks like you were able to get in that time. Slap yourself. I know that you're having some trouble logging into Sportscaster, but it looks like you were joining.
We at least got you one time.
Yep. But Michael, anything else, man?
No. Thank you for letting me call in, and be in the chat in just a moment.
Hell yeah.
Boy, we appreciate you.
Alrighty, Michael. We'll see you later. Dilly dilly, brother.
Alright, yeah. Billy, bye.
Hey, we got some dono hype, a $5 super chat over here on YouTube from One Giant Rebuttal. Shout out to One Giant Rebuttal. Make sure you guys check out One Giant Rebuttal.
Absolutely.
He says, dropped in to show a little support and bang that thumbs up. Enjoy what you guys do. Thanks, brother. Hey, I enjoy what you do as well, man. We got another caller here.
Not only that, don't know how you telling the people what's good.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you.
What is good, caller?
What's good, Rumboyz?
Oh,
What's good?
What is
Who
good?
we got?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
Oh, I knew we were going to get some basketball up in here.
Really quick, shout out to Sweet Evil. Sweet Evil appears to be new here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sweet Evil. Spike the like. Welcome aboard the pirate ship. Iverson Vlogs, your sons. I know that's what you're calling in for.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what's your start? Because I got a question for you. I don't know if you want to start with that, but what you calling in for? And I'll ask you in a minute.
I like the acquisition of Ricky Rubio, but we kind of made him look too much for like being a 28-year-old. But he can distribute the ball, play some defense. That's what we need. Is a playmaker and some veterans for the young kids. And we added some depth. But like, I hope we didn't take a risk on Cam Johnson. But yeah.
Okay.
No, you definitely didn't take a risk in terms of Cam Johnson. I'm sorry, it's Sweet Vale. I'm sorry, I mispronounced. But
I am not evil. I like
yeah,
that.
I'm not evil.
I like that.
No, you're absolutely correct though. I don't think that you guys jumped at Cam Johnson or took like a leap there. He's a perfect fit in your system. With Ayton as well. Now in terms of Rubio, I like you guys getting Rubio. I know that you were hoping that you could have acquired D'Lo. And none of us saw him going to the Warriors.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But
I thought it was going to be between the Suns and the Wolves for D'Lo.
Well, all right. So I'm asking my question. We're on to it now. So, what I've been told about the D'Lo thing is the Suns brought him in and were interested in signing him, but they were worried he would have a bad influence on Devin Booker, and they didn't pull the trigger for that fact. How you feel?
What
I
the?
don't know if I can trust that. I don't know if I can trust those reports.
I mean, I don't either. It's an open report, and I mean, the sad thing is like again, D'Lo did just get caught, with some buds at the airport over the offseason, right as he got eliminated from the playoffs. So I mean, it's out there. It makes sense, but
What? No.
are you gonna waste talent like that?
I think that was the stupidest decision for the Suns.
Are you gonna waste talent like that?
Like, oh hell, oh man.
I'm saying.
I didn't even know about that report. I didn't know that it was.
saying-
I didn't know it was related to the whole getting caught with the weed thing. Like,
I mean, I'm just referencing it back. Like, that's what other reason has D'Angelo Russell been a bad influence? Like, dude's got tattoos. Like, what kind of what is that?
He snitched on Nick Young, bro.
Okay, a long ass time ago, like when he was young as hell. Like, unless they're worried, then they know Devin Booker's out here doing some things he shouldn't be, and he's gonna come in snitching. Like, you shouldn't worry about that. I think they're worried about what he does off the court.
Yeah. But the Suns are also expected to bring back Kelly Oubre Jr. and supposed to get a backup shooting guard like trade like Josh Jackson, Melvin Okofo, and just stretch Tyler Johnson's contract.
Yeah.
Oubre would be good for you guys to pull back. I feel like that should be something you guys should definitely home in on trying to do.
Kelly's a monster.
Yeah, I think it would be smart to get him back.
Well, Rumboyz the GOAT. Greatly appreciate it, Colby. But yeah, dude, that's completely messed up. I mean, I think that you guys bounced back by getting Rubio, in a way. I mean, because you still get a shooter on the wing, so that helps out there. I expect you guys to definitely be a lot more improved than what you were previously.
Yeah.
Those of you guys that are having trouble logging into Sportscaster, keep trying.
Real life. Crazy mofo in Sportscaster, what's good? Go ahead. Iverson, go
If
ahead.
we don't Dario Saric should be required against the Wolves.
What was that?
Dario Saric, the player we acquired on draft night with Cam Johnson.
You sent him to the Wolves?
Yeah, because we traded the 6th pick to the Wolves for Dario Saric and the 11th pick, right? And we got Saric and Cam Johnson out of that. I think Saric will be good for us because Monty Williams used to coach him in Philadelphia.
So
He's a young dude, and honestly, he's a pretty good shooter for as big as he is. Saric is. Like, he's a pretty good shooter for as big as he is. Again, he's not like an X Factor type dude for me that brings your team, like, a whole lot of extra, but I feel like he's a solid bench role guy for you. Like, he could do some very quality minutes and put up some good points off the bench.
exactly,
Yeah.
and you guys need actually OVA just dropped this in the chat. You guys do need to develop your bench, and that's part of your problem is that you don't have a bench. You got starters that'll come out there and ball, but you don't have a bench.
Our benches as of right now, is Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Ty Jerome, Aaron Baines, Frank Kaminsky, and more.
Yeah, you did actually get Kaminsky, yep.
Yep. Yeah, you guys developed it. You guys developed it through free agency moves.
But, Ty, how about the Bulls? Thaddeus Young and Thomas Satoransky.
I already said if I would have liked to see the Bulls go out and do a little bit more. Like, I feel like our team right now is maybe not a playoff contending team, but we're a bunch of young dudes. Like, I would have liked to have seen them go out and try and get some other pieces. But I like Satoransky. I mean, I like him. I dropped a little video on that earlier. I mean, he played quality minutes for the Wizards. I mean, he played a full 27 minutes for the Wizards. So, him coming in and probably, unless we can move Chris Dunn, playing off the bench, I think he will be a solid six-man and or bench dude. Young, I'm not opposed to. He's a hard worker. I mean, he plays hard. He sweats it out there, you can tell. But, again, I was hoping just with how big free agency was, I was hoping to maybe make a move at somebody.
Somebody big. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like your free agency. I was like, this is weak.
I was hoping they went at just somebody, some name that I could be like, hell yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, Like, we're still rebuilding, I guess.
Slap yourself with a $5 super chat. Just because, bro.
Hey,
don't know hype.
Yourself, you know.
Thanks, brother. But no, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I wish you guys could have made a push. I get that the cap room for you was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, it wasn't fantastic.
I don't get how you didn't at least make an offer towards a Kemba. Like, you guys weren't in any talks of any like in any talks with any superstars.
That's what I'm saying. I would have liked to have been in talks with, like, D'Angelo Russell. Would
go back and get D Rose.
No.
He was
No.
I'm done.
The name I would have liked to have seen, honestly, Kemba was pretty solid at the Celtics, but D'Angelo Russell did hang out there for a while. I feel like he would have been cool. Honestly, Ricky Rubio was a guy, with what you guys paid for him, I would not have liked to have paid that. But if we could have got him on some kind of deal to come in, I feel like he would have, same thing as what you just said, been a great facilitator, and he plays defense.
I agree with that.
So, I mean, I would have liked that, and I feel like he could have taught Colby the right way, and I don't know. I think we could have made some moves at some other free agents, but at this point, I really don't want to see the Bulls go after anybody else. I'd rather see them just take their money, hold it, wait till next year, draft well, and now that all these teams have just unloaded a ridiculous amount of money on these free agents, look for the next year or two, and then go out and be a home run hitter in free agency next year.
But as of right now, who do you think will be the 3 worst teams in the league?
Charlotte.
Yeah, the Hornets don't have anybody. That's pretty accurate.
The Knicks.
No, the Knicks won't be the worst team. The Cavs, yes. The Hornets, the Cavs will probably.
I got Hornets, Cavs, Knicks.
Dude, the Knicks won't be that bad.
The Knicks are gonna be fucking awful.
They won't be that bad.
They're the Knicks.
They won't be that bad.
They're the
I
Knicks.
think they're like top 5 to 10 worst team in the league, but
Nope, going with the Knicks.
the Knicks could be that team because they tank on purpose. But I agree. Look for the Cavs to be for sure at the bottom of that. I mean, again, the Hornets are at the bottom of that. Like,
$2 super chat from OBA Productions. He says to help the Bulls with free agency.
it's like that, huh? It's like that.
Oh man, that was great.
Go ahead, Iverson.
Where's Kawhi Leonard?
I think he stays.
He goes to LA. I think he becomes a Laker.
I think he goes to either LA teams. I think the Raptors are not going to get him.
I don't think the Raptors are going to retain him. He's been wanting to go to LA for the last 2 years. It's time.
The way he goes to the Clippers will be in a sign and trade. If he goes to the Lakers, we'll just sign it.
Exactly. He just wants he wants to be a Laker deep down, and I think that he doesn't care that LeBron and AD are there. He doesn't care. He just wants to live out his childhood dream of being a Laker, and he's going to go and do it irregardless.
I don't think Kawhi's got that mentality, bro. I really don't.
I think he's ready to be a Laker.
Like, KD doing it, I was kind of like, all right, KD could do this. I was very against him doing it, but I was like, KD will probably do some shit like that. And then I just don't see Kawhi doing that. Like, if he lost the finals, probably. Like, I'm going to win this ship. But KD also left to go get a championship. Kawhi holds multiple MVPs.
Kawhi has too, which is why wouldn't you make it easier on yourself to go get a couple of more?
Because you got to have that mentality. Damian Lillard is one of my favorite players because of what he said.
Because of that, yeah.
Because of what he said and because he wants to do it on his own. Kawhi will be one of the most highly loved and favorite players in the NBA if he stays. If he goes, the only team that loves him is the Lakers. That's it.
He's going to become a Laker. He's wanted to do it his whole life, so he's going to do it.
I hope he stays.
Here's my bold prediction for next year.
Let's hear it.
MVP.
Why do we have to turn it around?
Let's hear it.
Backwards.
Kyrie Irving.
No, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What the fuck?
He's going back to back it, bro.
He doesn't even have KD to help him as a role player. Like Kyrie is on his own in Brooklyn next year.
I still think he does very well, to be honest with you.
DeAndre Jordan also, though.
DeAndre Jordan is solid, and he will get rebounds, and he will get it back to Kyrie, but
I'm walking off the set for a minute.
honestly, I feel like I've already said, like, I have the Nets being a high seed. I think Kyrie does very well with them. I think he proves himself in Brooklyn, but I don't think it's MVP caliber. I think with the acquisitions the Bucks have made now, I think that is going to help Giannis even more. They brought Middleton back. Like, I think Giannis does it again. So,
Who do you think was the biggest loss to a team in free agency? Not named the Warriors.
say it one more time.
Who do you think was the biggest loss to a team during free agency that does not include the Warriors?
I mean, I'm going to say the Hornets, just because they were not a contending team, but they were a team you had to, like, not chalk up as, like, it's not like a guaranteed W, but it wasn't a guaranteed L. Kemba could do work without them with them losing Kemba and literally signing nobody back. They're a hopeless lost franchise at this point. Like, the best player on their team is Michael Jordan in the front office. It's a thing.
And he's not even a good fucking manager.
And the dude's not even a good owner. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the Hornets is pretty cliche, but the Hornets definitely got absolutely nothing out of it. The Celtics may have lost pieces, but brought pieces back. So,
yeah.
Terry Rose, come on. You're telling me Terry
Oh my
Rozier
gosh.
is going to carry the team?
But
Cam?
Iverson Vlogs, we appreciate your call, brother.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, we got to
Hell
prop
yeah.
people.
Kawhi just signed?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I was about to be like,
Yo,
well,
he said, I'm
I
just
was about to
playing.
be like, well,
We'll holla, bro. Later.
Alright, man. Good shit.
The Kawhi just signed! Yo, we were both like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I looked at the TV. I was like, nah, it didn't happen. It would have came all.
It would have, yeah.
all over the TV.
Shit. Next caller.
Rumboyz Central said, "I'll take D-Rose back." No, man.
I feel like you guys had an opportunity at him and you should have taken it.
No, man.
What's good, caller? You're live with the Rumboyz.
What is good, Rumboyz? This is Rumboyz Northeast.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah, what up?
First of all, before we get started, Robbie, you look like a half-assed Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And Ty Boogie, you got a mustache that looks like Pedro's from Napoleon Dynamite.
Hey, I'll take that. I fuck with that movie.
Yo, that was a good ass movie.
I like
But
that
shit, what's up, bro? What you got for us, man?
I love you guys.
movie.
We love you too, bro. What's good?
I wanted to talk about the kind of like the hinge pin of this season, guys, is it's Kawhi Leonard, man. If his decision is gonna determine, you know, what kind of an NBA that we see for the next however the hell long his contract is gonna be.
Right.
Like here's the thing, right? It depends on what side you're rooting for in this argument, right? You're either rooting for the super team era to continue, and if that's the case, then you're gonna be rooting for him to go to the Lakers.
I just want rings.
Hashtag Dynasty mode's gonna start again, and you know what I mean? Like that, like he's gonna fucking Thanos the league if he goes to the Lakers.
I agree. I mean, no, I 100. So removing myself as a Lakers fan out of the equation, I 100% get that. Yes, it will ruin the league for however long his contract is.
So here's the thing, right? This NBA offseason, dude, has dispersed talent.
It fixed the
throughout
NBA.
league.
It
Where
fixed it.
If Kawhi decides to go anywhere else but the Lakers, the upcoming season is going to be really fun to watch because we're going to get competition, you know, all throughout the league on a level that we haven't seen in a long time, man.
I agree.
I agree.
It's less super teams and it's a lot more of just a duo. Like Steph.
That's what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
going to be like the NBA in like the late '90s.
It is. It's a lot more duos now, but the duos make it just as fun. Like the duos make it competitive.
That's what I would rather have a league where the talent is dispersed, you know, all throughout it instead of just having these three or four super teams, you know, and have 4 teams. You know, it makes you more interested. It makes the whole regular season more interesting, and especially the playoffs, because you can get these teams that catch fire and come out of nowhere and beat these underdogs that can, you know, that catch fire and come out of nowhere. Where like we haven't had that besides the Raptors, but like besides the Raptors this year, but I'm rooting that Kawhi goes anywhere but the Lakers because I want to see it's just gonna make the league more fun to watch.
I feel you on so many levels because
He can't even answer this. He's a Lakers fan. He can't even answer this.
I
Look
can
at the
because
smile.
this is
He can't even answer this.
because this is how I felt before like you know us getting like you know for years after us losing Kobe and everything, you know him retiring. Like this is how I felt. I was like I'm sick and tired of seeing LeBron James in the finals. I'm tired of LeBron James in the finals. But
now
like
you want to see LeBron James in the finals?
because he's a Laker.
Okay, he can't answer this question. Look, Bobby, I agree, dude. Like I said, it is a lot of duos around the league. KD, Kyrie. There's not another superstar there, but that is still maybe not this year. There is no KD for the year, but that is going to be a contending team. The Celtics are now Kemba and a bunch of young bucks that are good. The Bucks themselves are Giannis and a bunch of young dudes and or role players that are solid. Like the Warriors are just Steph and Clay.
Look at the way some of these other teams drafted. Like a lot of these teams, like Dallas, like Indiana, like the Pacers. You know, like a lot of these, those like Denver. You know, like a lot of these young scrappy teams are gonna be real. Like with the talent dispersion, dude, it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
I agree with both the teams you said. Atlanta's going to be interesting to watch this year. We've all been pretty high on just what the hell they've been able to do. I think the Nuggets got a shot at doing what they did last year. Like Add Michael Porter Jr. to last year's squad, dude.
No, don't get me wrong. I like the Nuggets, but
if we're gonna talk Nuggets, right? The problem with the Nuggets is if Jokic has a bad night, the team has a bad night. That's the problem.
I'm telling you though, dude. We have not seen Michael Porter Jr. play yet. Like if Jokic has a bad night, Jamal Murray cannot handle being smothered. Michael Porter Jr. can.
Yeah, like you guys need that guy to help. You guys need that guy to help Jokic out. You need that.
Exactly. And once Porter steps on the court, then he'll be able to facilitate that role perfectly.
He's gonna do it. The dude's a 7 foot tall small forward. He is KD built.
Yep, and then you'll have Murray kind of as your third guy there.
And he just signed the contract. They expect a lot out of him.
What the guy's ceiling is? It's almost like if he could develop the way like the track is going, he could almost be like a KG type. You know what I mean?
He's not that big.
Yeah, he's not that big, but
he's not that strong.
But I'm talking about like having games similar to Garnett.
That down low presence.
Yeah.
I feel that. I could see that.
Because
you're gonna throw in Garnett because you're a Celtics fan.
The thing that he does best is he sees the court. You know what I mean? The guy can see the court better than a lot of people.
No, that's super accurate. It's impressive for his size.
So like you combine that, the ability to see the court with just like the overall athleticism, it makes for an interesting mix. It really does.
Slap yourself. He's on the Wizards.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna remove myself from being a Celtics fan, and I'm gonna ask you guys, from the outside looking in, what do you feel now that Kyrie's gone, now that Horford's gone, now that Rozier is gone, now that Baines is out of there? What do you make of what did you guys think of the Celtics free agency?
Trash.
I'm not gonna say trash.
I feel like so obviously Hayward was gonna stick around, and Hayward's gonna become focal point. It looks like now.
Hayward's biggest problem is that contract. That's the biggest problem with Hayward right now.
No, yeah, ties 100. Nobody's gonna take on a damaged. Nobody's gonna take on damaged goods for that amount of money.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, that's not the Celtics' fault. They kind of got screwed out of that. But I mean, free agent wise, like looking at your team next year, I still have you guys being a top 5 seed in the East. Like Kemba, in my opinion, will work better with your squad. He will move the ball around. He will be friendly in the locker room. He will talk to these guys. He will bring them up with him, un-Kyrie-like. And
very good.
I think Enes Kanter is a dog, bro.
Yeah, I like the pickup of Kanter, actually.
I like Kanter. Like, yes, he's not Al Horford.
I'll be the first to admit, he did struggle. He did struggle for a good stretch. But once the playoffs, like the playoffs showed what he
became a dog during the playoffs.
Potentially be.
Well, that was the thing. Is think about it like this. He was on the Knicks. The Knicks didn't let the dude touch the ball. The Knicks didn't care about him. He was garbage. He goes to the Trailblazers. He's not a starter. He barely is getting minutes coming off the bench. He's not happy. All of a sudden, Nurkic goes down or whatever, and he gets a starting role in the playoffs. 20-20 with a separated shoulder. If he heads to your guys' place and is not even a 1, 2, 3, or 4 option, I think he does very well. Not Al Horford-esque, but he's in between Horford and Baines for me. He is better than Baines for sure,
but not exactly
not
Horford.
Al Horford.
One of the good parts about him too is he's gonna come here, and like Portland and the Celtics, they have like a very similar kind of deal where it's like it's the team. Everybody buys into the same concept, and I think he's gonna fall right into place with that, and I think it's gonna work pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's gonna enjoy being a Celtic. Maybe not necessarily enjoy Boston, but he's gonna enjoy being a Celtic.
He's a defensive dude. Like that's how he came up. Brad Stevens is gonna eat that alive.
Right? where the Celtics, next year concern me. This is a make or break year for Tatum and Hayward. This year it's going to tell us, because Tatum's been in the league now. Tatum will have been in the league long enough for us to kind of get a feel of where he's at. You know what I mean? And I think, to be honest, his development has been a little slower than I would have liked.
A lot, yeah. No, I can feel that.
I think the only reason it's a maker.
I'm not saying he's not developing. I'm just saying it's not, to me. He should be farther along than where he's at.
But again, that's why I think Kemba going to your team will only increase your team. I've already said, the only reason that it didn't really work out with Kyrie, he didn't like Boston, all that, blah, 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 but the dude is an ISO guy. His whole career, he has been step back 3 feet, watch me break 3 dudes' ankles, throw the ball between this dude's leg, and throw a spinning reverse layup up. It's Kyrie Irving. It's the most entertaining thing to watch, but he's telling people like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward to go stand on the outside. Go stand 3 feet behind the 3-point line while I bust this dude's ankles. Jason Tatum is now going to get the ball. Jaylen Brown's going to get the ball. Yes, Kemba is still...
That's one thing Kemba is going to do. If Kemba drives to the hoop and he's got nothing there, it's going right back out to the wing, and he's going to let them do what they did.
You guys are definitely going to look a lot different than you did last year. I think you're going to have a more old school type of feel to your team, and I think that's going to actually end up, getting you guys progressively far throughout the duration of the season.
Yeah, no, like I said, man, I definitely have my concerns though. Like I told you, if I don't see big, I'm talking major improvements from Hayward and Tatum, that's gonna worry me. That is gonna that's gonna raise some red flags.
I feel you, but again, just think about your guys' scheme and Al Horford. Yes, I get Al Horford is a good defender, but when I think of Al Horford, I think of playing from the top, passing the ball around, great eye vision, great offense. Kyrie Irving, I don't have an ounce of defense in my thought. And what kind of coach is Brad Stevens? A defensive coach. He's bringing in somebody that now cares about playing defense in Kemba Walker, and somebody that plays defense in Cantor.
I do think we kind of removed the cancer, so to speak.
Yep. Yeah. You got rid of the bad apple out of the locker room, and now you guys should be good to go.
You guys will be a 3 through 5th seed, honestly. And even if you don't go anywhere, I think your team looks good, and you guys are happy.
You'll make the playoff. You'll be in the playoffs either way. You're going to be in the playoffs.
Me personally, I put them somewhere between 3 and 5, depending on how quickly they can develop the team chemistry.
Good shape.
I don't think it'll be hard. I really don't think it'll be hard to get those guys going. Because name 2 dudes Kemba had on the Hornets. I can't. That was the point of that. Exactly.
I know, and look now he's got lots of options too.
Now he's got a squad. He's got a squad.
I think a lot of Kemba's thing was his thinking was, I'm the only option. He was like, well, who else is going to score? But, it wasn't being selfish. It was literally he was on an island. There was nobody that helped him.
I have to put up 40 or we're going to lose by 30.
Exactly.
It was his mindset, and it had to be. Now, he's again that dude that, Kyrie sees Jaylen Brown getting hot, and he's like, nah, I'm still probably going to take some ISOs. I'll maybe hand it to him once in a while. Kemba's the dude, damn, Jaylen Brown's got, 12 in the first couple minutes. Hand him the ball. Do what you do. Do work, young fella.
That's what I mean. Here's the thing. Kemba's not going to be stubborn to give the ball.
Exactly. He's a lot older. He's been in the league longer.
Brown's on a hot streak and he's the open man. You know what I mean? I completely agree.
He's more mature.
Like I said at the beginning of this, guys, I have my concerns, but overall, there's definitely a positive vibe to it. And I'm looking forward to the Celtics season because they got rid of they got rid of the right people, and unfortunately, I would have liked to have seen Hayward. I mean, not Hayward, Horford.
Yeah.
That was kind of a big blow because he's, you know, you always need that veteran in the locker room to.
You guys are gonna be A-okay. You guys are gonna be 100% fine.
There's an overall, you know, positive vibe for me, but I do have my concerns. That's all.
Honestly, the only last piece that I think you guys could do is I think if it is possible, try and reach out to Morris and bring him back. Because I think he's underestimated when he came in there, and just his scoring option is solid, and he's another dude that'll play defense, and he will play defense before playing offense. And
you know what I think he did too? I think he overestimated the market for himself.
Yep.
And now he's learning that, you know, I think it was kind of a smack in the face.
Correct.
That the market really isn't what he thought it was.
Shit, dude.
For a guy like him.
Danny Ainge is the wily, crazy, sneaky mofo that is gonna go out and sign Boogie Cousins for $6 million a year.
Well, that's what I mean. Danny Ainge has said multiple times he is not afraid of taking risks if they're calculated and if the money is right. He's not afraid to take risks. He said it multiple times.
And he should.
He took a risk, but he took a risk with Kyrie.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
he did.
He's a gambler. He's a gambler for sure. Let's go ahead and we're gonna.
I don't want to take up any more of your time, but
I was gonna say we're gonna get to the next caller.
Hey, Celtics are a good topic. Celtics are a good topic right now.
For you guys.
Yeah, no, they're like I said, they're one of those teams that could really surprise some people coming out of coming into when the season starts in the fall.
Oh, for sure. Interested.
Hell yeah, but we're gonna get into this next call.
All right, fellas, y'all have a good one.
Dilly, man. What is good, caller? You are live.
What's up, my boy?
What's good? Is this D-Rich?
Damn, you already know, my guy.
Yup, I heard the voice. What's good, Rich? What you got for us?
Hey, you know what? I was just listening. I got something to say about. You know, it's funny that everybody hates on the super team now that the Lakers are trying to build a super team. Like when everybody else was building a super team, it was all right. It was going under the radar. You know, it's good. It's
everyone was loving it.
It's this and that.
I hated the
But
Warriors.
the Lakers talking about getting a super team, and oh no, there's no competition. It's unfair. It's boring. We need come on, guys. You guys don't hate on the super team. You hate on the Los Angeles Lakers, man. I don't know why people do it, but they do it, man. I'm a fan of the super team. I've been a fan of the super team. I was a fan in Miami. I was a fan of the Golden State Warriors. And if the Lakers put together a super team, I'm going to be a fan again. I feel like you shouldn't hate on the team. You should hate on your team for not being a attractive destination to build a super team. Super teams don't get built in Memphis. Super teams get built in Los Angeles and Miami and Oakland, maybe in New York. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be a hater of the super team, look at your team first and be a hater of your team and then hate on the super team.
I love this take.
I mean, I like it. My only thing with the super team is we finally are. We are finally away from it. Like you said, Miami went, and then the Warriors went back to back. We've had super teams since what?
Yep.
When the hell did LeBron?
The Cavs had a build up of kind of a super team as well.
We haven't not had a super team in 10 years, probably more.
The Warriors have a super team.
How long ago did LeBron go there? Since LeBron went to the Heat, then the Cavs, then the Warriors. That was all with it. We never had a break in super teams.
So here's my thing. Okay, so I think what people are really missing with the whole super team thing is this is what LeBron does. This is what he's done his whole career. You know,
What he's been doing.
yeah, it's what he's been doing. So it's not a surprise. And it's a combination of what you just said, bro. You know, you also hate the Lakers. You know, there's a lot of hate for the LA.
They hate the Lakers.
Yeah, they hate the Lakers, and then there's also the hate for LeBron. Trust me, I used to be a LeBron hater. You know, I used to not be a fan of LeBron because of how dominant he was, and just like you said, hate your team. you know.
Yeah, exactly. Hate your team, man.
You know, but like you know, so like I would internalize that, like, man, fuck, I can't stand LeBron James. You know, like we got old ass Kobe, you know, and Kobe needs to sit down and stop playing. Like, you know, that was my mentality. You know, so like I feel exactly where you're coming from. It's a combination of Lakers hate. It's a combination of LeBron hate. You know, and I mean, I get where people are saying, you know, they don't like super teams, but at the same time, like, what do you do when you hop on Madden or when you hop on 2K? You fucking build a super team.
You build a super team. Hey, and let me ask your boy Ty Boogie a question. You're a fan of the Chicago Bulls, right?
Yes, sir. And I'm fucking pissed the Bulls have no type of market because out of all places, like you'd think.
No. I'm saying, but you're a fan of the Chicago Bulls.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I believe the inventor of the super team was a member of the Chicago Bulls and won 6 titles for being a part of a super team. I could name you multiple players that Michael Jordan played with that were Hall of Famers, that would have been Hall of Famers without Mike. So how is that, in turn, not a super team? Scottie Pippen being on your team, that's pretty super. To bring in Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Already a whatever time All-Star? That's pretty super, brother. That's a super team right there.
Again, like I said, my only reason I don't want the Lakers to get Kawhi is the super team is dying. Like, if somebody else went to the Nets and there were 3 big 3 on the Nets, or if KD stayed with the Warriors and there was no Nets team, I would be literally standing next to you like Kawhi needs to go to the Lakers and I need to see the Lakers play the Warriors. I need to watch that happen. It has to happen, and it's going to happen. The fact that now, like I said earlier, it's a lot of duos around the league. It's Damian Lillard and McCollum. It's KD and Kyrie.
Kawhi and Lowry.
It's Kawhi and Lowry. It's LeBron and AD. It's duos going against each other. The big 3 is dead unless Kawhi goes. So, yes, it's not necessarily super teams, but the only reason I'm against Kawhi going there is that does bring it back. Like, yes, all these teams are one dude away from a super team, but I would like to see some of these two-headed monsters bang against each other and not have the Raptors just fall by the wayside, because that's what'll happen if he doesn't go there. And that's my only thing. I'm with the super teams. Like I said, if KD was still a Warrior, I would be on the bandwagon of him going to the Lakers, and I would love to watch those two go at it. But
I think that okay, another thing I have is, you know, I want to ask my boy, this is another thing. Let's say Kawhi does go to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
They're always talking about Kawhi is going to be a third option. And no one's brought up this opinion, but I believe this is the truth. I don't believe that Kawhi is a third option if he comes to the Lakers, and I believe he knows that. I believe if he comes to the Lakers, the third option for the Lakers will now be LeBron James.
It's LeBron.
LeBron James is not going to be that guy that we've seen for the past 15 years. He got Anthony Davis on the court. He got Kawhi Leonard on the court. LeBron James is going to turn into a point guard. He might as well turn into number 32. He's going to turn into Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Scoring is going to be there because he scores, but he's mainly going to be a facilitator because he has Kawhi Leonard and one of the best bigs of all time in Anthony Davis. So I don't see why. And the big 3, we have a guy who's entering year 16, man. He's 35 years old. It's more like a big 2.5. If his name wasn't LeBron James, it wouldn't be such a big deal. If this was Dwayne Wade entering the 16th season of his career and joining Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard, it would be no problem. If this was any other person than LeBron James, it's a problem. LeBron, it wasn't like he was the MVP last year. I mean, he was doing his best. He was still good.
It's stats, bro.
Anthony Davis are on the court, LeBron James will no longer be the best player on the team.
No.
Stats make the big 3 in my mind. Like you said, D. Wade, at the same age as LeBron, D. Wade is mediocre, so garbage that the Cavaliers didn't want him and brought him because LeBron's friends with them. And LeBron is putting up 25 points a game, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Like, that's a big guy. That's a big 3-esque player. I don't care at what age, like, a rookie could put up 25, 7, and 7, and I'm calling him one of the big 3. A dude could be... Michael could have done that, and I'd call him big 3.
I'm not saying that LeBron has fell off. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that, you know, LeBron this is not Miami LeBron. This ain't even Cleveland
LeBron. Yeah, this is a different LeBron.
Who's looking to take over basketball games. This is more so the LeBron who's looking to ride the coattails of somebody to get another ring. You know what I mean? He's not building a super team
Yeah.
for LeBron now is really for LeBron to win. Before it was because LeBron couldn't win. Now it's for him to win. He can't do it by himself no more. What he did against the Golden State Warriors, he can't do that again, man. That's
So
why he needs
I think-
Kawhi Leonard. That's why he
Yeah,
needs Anthony Davis.
When it comes to the super team or having a big three, for me, I'm okay with it, especially if it's my team. So I'm with it. I don't give a fuck.
well, let me ask then. You guys obviously are watching LeBron and looking at LeBron. Would you rather then see LeBron decline and pull a championship and LeBron have like 15 points a game, like he'll probably end up with like 10 assists because it's LeBron and like barely any rebounds, or would you rather see him and AD doing what you probably picture them doing right now and throwing alley-oops to each other, and LeBron is still throwing down reverse slams and windmill dunks? Like, I'm not done seeing that LeBron. I hate LeBron, trust me, I'm with that crew, but like, it's a privilege to watch LeBron play the game of basketball. When he leaves, we're all going to wonder what the hell happened. Like, I still want to see the dude on the highest level that he has. I get it's maybe not a Miami Heat LeBron, but he could go back to being a good LeBron now that he just brought in AD alone. I think we lost D.
Did we lose D-Rich?
Yo. What is good, caller? You are with the Rumboyz. What's up?
Alright, what's up? BKB in the building.
Oh, yeah. What up, BKB?
What up, BKB?
Man, first off, I just want to say, Rumboyz family, all y'all out there, including you, Robbie and Ty Boogie, you know what's up. Much love always. Love the work that you guys putting out there. Got three things I want to talk about.
Run him
I want
up.
to talk about the Bears.
Ooh.
I want to talk about the Seahawks.
Ooh.
And I want to talk about the Cowboys.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Some NFL, my
I'm
dude.
ready. I
Way
got
to
the-
drop in with it.
I got
What's good?
I got the NFL PA hat on. Let's get into it.
All right. So, what's up with this new Matt Nagy second-year thing going on here? So, I've been looking into Boyd's history. He did great in Kansas City. He wasn't that great in Philadelphia. He wasn't known as the best man.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But now, since he's taken over full head-on, this is going to be a second season prove-it year. This is his prove-it year. Same thing that goes for Trubisky. But I honestly believe that Trubisky's going to take the step forward, but I don't think it's going to be because of the Matt Nagy system, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I can agree with that. I think Trubisky takes a step. I mean, Trubisky finally, they've been interviewing Nagy and or Trubisky, and they've been saying, basically, in a nutshell, they threw the entire playbook in Nagy's first year at Trubisky, and we're like, learn it. You got this, kid. You're from UNC. You're smart. Learn this thing. So now a full year under that system, I think it does help Trubisky. I agree that Nagy is now in a prove-it type year, and we're going to see how he does. But, I mean, I got to think it's a little bit because of the system. Nagy, like you said, in Philly wasn't the guy. He was the guy once he got to Kansas City because he learned. He learned under Andy Reid, and you've seen how people under Andy Reid's tree have gone. Like, it's only been good.
Yeah, that's who the key was. Andy Reid was the key.
Oh, for sure.
So what my take is, what I believe that'll happen in Trubisky's improvement, he's gonna improve in relation to Nagy due to the fact that this offseason Nagy's been super focused on defense and special teams, and he's just let the offense kind of work its way through and just naturally flow. So allowing a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Trubisky taking the step forward isn't going to be because of Nagy, because Nagy is more of this defensive head who is going to work with, the defensive coordinator. I forgot who's the name of the offensive guy right now.
Didn't we just bring somebody in?
Yeah, you guys just brought in a guy. Ty's pulling it up.
Dude, how do I not know this right now?
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know that.
We changed all of our coaches around. So mad.
Mark
Mark
Helfrich.
Helfrich. I knew we just got a new dude. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was just say you guys got a new guy, and I think that Trubisky taking the step forward is going to be in relation to that. Because Trubisky himself, we already know, he's a developing talent. He's not a Patrick Mahomes talent. He's a
developing talent.
For sure.
Yeah, like you developed him to be the guy you want. He's like Andrew Luck. You develop that guy, and then he becomes the guy you wanted him to be.
Yep.
Right.
But okay, then do you have faith in Allen Robinson, or do you just believe he's like a movie that was good on the first one, but now the series not that good?
Honestly, my thing with Allen Robinson is I'm not sold on the dude. So I'm kind of in the other realm here, thinking it's probably not going to be as good. We do have a lot of other weapons, and honestly, I can see Riley Ridley probably taking the number one spot by the end of the year.
Yep.
Allen Robinson he's gonna be a good guy to come on once in a while, or when we need to spread the field out a little bit. Like, I like his being able to go up and get it, but I don't think he ends up holding the spot.
No.
Or having a stellar year.
He's gonna become wide receiver 2. Ridley will become wide receiver 1. And then of course Gabriel will be there, just kind of
dude, if Ridley does well, Gabriel could be wide receiver 2. Gabriel could be number 2 because we need a speed guy and we need a route guy. Allen Robinson could end up being our slot, and or when we run the slot, obviously Gabriel will move to the slot, but he's still the number 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 100%.
And just so that we're in consensus, we're all happy that Jordan Howard moved on.
I don't need that crap.
Yeah.
I don't need that. David Montgomery's going to run people over.
I just wanted to make sure we're all in consensus that we are happy that Jordan Howard's gone. Even though he put 1,000 yards up, it was like they force-fed him that 1,000 yards. It wasn't like he earned it.
They force-fed him every single touch.
That is accurate. Again, I mean, Adam Rank, out of all people in the world, said it best when we were debating him the other day. I mean, he's like, you know what the Bears are going to do. Jordan Howard's on in the backfield. It's probably a run play 9 times out of 10.
Yep.
Cohen's in the backfield. You're probably throwing it out the backfield, or you're probably making some kind of pass play.
Yep.
David Montgomery helps that. He switches it up.
Yep.
All right, so are we late enough for you guys to give a prediction on the overall season? On the win-loss ratio?
Yes.
On the Bears?
Yes.
Yeah,
we've already kind of been doing that.
We've already kind of done that a little bit.
Ty?
All right, so what are we going with consensus right now?
I'm going 12-4.
And I'm going 12-4.
I was giving them 11-5, so I guess we're right there. We're right there.
They got a tough schedule, man. They got one of the worst schedules in the league.
Yeah, that is very true too. They're facing a lot of defense.
So honestly, I mean, they're facing a lot of offense too in the Chiefs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So honestly, the Bears are going to be, like you said, between 11-13. If they are good enough the first couple games to squeak out and be a powerhouse against some of the big teams, I'd be very impressed if they could end with 13. If they don't go as far as we were hoping, I mean, I still see them winning 11 games, like you said, even losing to all the big names.
Yeah, I mean, our friend over there at Good Morning Football, Adam, he put him at 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I like that. So we're all pretty much on the same page in this Rumboyz family on believing in the Bears.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
All right, so let's get down to the Cowboys.
Oh,
So
you
are we
asked for
thinking
it.
progress or digress?
I think that, so aside from me being having to compete against them in the NFC East, I think that they digress. Look for there to be at least 7 less design runs for Ezekiel Elliott. Tony Pollard's going to come in and touch the ball a little bit, and which needs to happen. Needs to happen. I think Dak proves that he's not worth $30 million, and they, like I said, I just think that they overall digress. I mean,
I still think they're going to give him the $30 million.
I think that they will, because it's Jerry Jones and he talks with his checkbook.
That's why.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with that.
But what we see on film from Dak Prescott, like, I don't like the way that he goes through his progressions. He's not good. Exactly. Now they realistically only have one receiver. Jason Witten is old as hell. They have Amari Cooper. You don't have Cole Beasley there anymore to be your check down artist. I get that you're trying to develop Michael Gallup, but Michael Gallup is...
You have Randall Cobb.
And
Yeah,
disrespect
Randall
to Cole
Cobb.
Beasley, though, let him go like that after everything he's done. Cole Beasley had the most fourth down catches in Cowboy history.
Dude,
over the
he's a
past 5
dog.
years.
He's a dog. They did him dirty for that.
He's gonna eat up there in
Yeah.
Buffalo. He's gonna eat up there in
He
Buffalo.
caught most conversion passes, most converted, so that's third and fourth down. He caught the most
Yep.
in Cowboys history for them,
He
and
was-
they just let that guy go.
He was the real security blanket.
I mean, and also with Dallas, I don't believe in their defense. Like, I do not believe. I get that their defense was good as of late in the season, but I don't think that they hold that up going into this upcoming year. I just don't foresee that. You know.
Right.
I don't see that. I don't see them regressing. I'm gonna switch it up a little. I don't see them progressing very much. Like maybe this pretty much the same, if not a little better. But I do think Cooper getting a full year with him does help now. I think it helps. Randall Cobb, like I said, I love Randall Cobb. Tony Pollard going in. Their offense surprisingly got at least a little beefier.
Okay, but is Randall Cobb better than Cole Beasley? Because that's what they did. That was the switch off right there.
Randall Cobb has a chip on his shoulder. He did not leave the Packers or deny the Packers. The Packers didn't offer him a contract.
But
And
Yeah,
he's
the
pissed.
Packers
but
didn't
Cobb
give him
can't stay healthy, and Cobb is getting up there in his years.
But again, how many times was Cole Beasley a deep threat? Like I get Cole Beasley was the fourth down go-to guy, but how many other times did Cole Beasley make a catch on a drive? He wasn't.
He's your check down guy. He's your check down guy.
Yeah,
They don't.
check down guy. He's not the deep guy. That was everyone else.
This is-
That was they hoped that Austin was going to be that guy, and then they said Gallup was the guy week 2,
Yup.
and then it turned out they were sucking, and then like what was it?
And
Week
there
5,
wasn't
week
one.
6, they pick up Cooper, and then they move on from there, and Cooper becomes the number 1 because the people that they said they would all be good turned out not to be good. So like they had to go out and pay, which is okay. Cooper is an amazing player, and he's an outstanding guy himself. Like just not even player wise, just he's an outstanding person. He's not in the media with any bad things at all. He's a good guy. This ain't no Kareem Hunt type of pickup, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Which we're gonna get into later on this show about Kareem Hunt. We have something up on unfolding involving him.
And I mean, my only other thing is like, think about it. I mean, their division is now. I'm sorry, like the Redskins. We don't know what the Redskins will be. We just don't.
We
Like,
don't.
We have no idea. They could mop the Redskins up. The Redskins could take both. Like we have no idea.
I think that we split them.
The Giants are easy W's, and the Eagles are going to be rough. But the Eagles always seem to have trouble playing the Cowboys.
Yes.
So if they can win, I mean, out of 8 games, if they can win both games against the Giants, both games against the Redskins, and a game against the Eagles, I mean, half their schedule's a W based on their division. So, I think their division regressing is the reason
I didn't
they.
want to get into the Eagles talk because that's a lot of stats right there that we can get into. Like, you know what I mean? The Cowboys talk is more because of, you know, their fans and their dynasty themselves and how much they're in the media. So we all believe that they're going to keep all 3 of them, right? They're going to keep that that 3-team they got going over there, the Dak, the Cooper, and the Zeke. They're going to keep all 3, I think.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and I think that later on down the line, it turns around and it bites them in the ass. Because they could have.
Do you think it's going to be 4-year or 5-year contracts for each of them? Or do you think they're going to do one like Zeke, probably do him dirty and give him a 3-year max contract type thing?
I could maybe see a 3-year because what you're going to want to do with that is
the franchise tag him 1 year and then give him a 3-year extension possibly. I can see a 4-year or 5-year for Cooper and a 5-year or even more for Dak.
Yep.
I think they're stupid if they go that route. Like, I mean, how many other talents have you seen that are Zeke-esque talents? Like, they should, if they're smart, I drop a 5-year on Zeke, and I run it, and I let a quarterback prove himself.
Jim McCaffrey's better than Zeke.
I don't like so Zeke is a problem off the field. So I'm not spending that money
He
for.
is not that big of a problem.
He has gotten away scot-free twice.
Dude got in his little scuffle thing and like,
No.
I wouldn't say he's gotten away scot-free. He got a lot of the bad media. That's costing him. That's costing him.
I don't pay the kid or either I pay him right underneath.
I
What
don't
he's
trust
seeking.
Dak. I trust
I don't
Zeke to run the
trust him
ball.
as a deep year-by-year financial
stability guy. Like, I wouldn't want to be paying a guy $27 million a year.
Hell no.
If he's going to get in trouble next year, you know.
Exactly.
All right, so we're on a consensus that they're going to digress just a little bit if they do.
Yep.
It's just going to be a little bit if they do. All right. Let's jump into my third thing, the main thing I care about, the Seahawks.
I knew it.
Right now, I'm Seahawked out. I'm Seahawked out. I'm right here in front of CenturyLink right now.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I do on days like this when I'm off work early and I'm going to go watch Spider-Man. You know, I just go chill at CenturyLink, hang out.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
So I just want to know, DK, is he going to be a divine wide receiver too? Or is he going to just be one of those people that turn into a Dalvin White guy?
So, oh my goodness. So Zeke, I'm sorry. So DK, so DK, he's a run boy. Like if you saw our DK Metcalf interview, like he literally started off with asking for a shirt.
Yeah, and I saw you guys sitting next to it, man. Trust me, I got a scale now. I said, man, this boy looks nice. DK's a big man. He's a big man.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely a freak of nature. I've heard rumors of him possibly even having an unhealthy amount of 1% body fat.
That can't be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That can't be good.
But I mean, I think he's going to emerge as the wide receiver too.
No, Nick Howard. You
Kevin White 2.0. Yeah, I
You
saw that comment. But I think he's absolutely going to be amazing for you guys. He was the steal of the draft. Him falling and going to the Seahawks.
That's amazing.
dude was like a top 10.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah, he was ranked at top 10 day one. It was top 10. Everyone was waiting for him.
And then he fell into that third round.
Overall, the last pick of the second round, he fell.
Oh yeah, last pick of the second round. Yeah, it was right before the third. Yeah, but I mean, you know, overall, I like this kid as an NFL star. I think he's gonna come on the scene and he's gonna blow it up. Nick Howard, I get that he may only have one route, but if you watch him in his combine, that was because of the playbook. Yeah, that's because of the playbook.
He's got one route, but all Russell Wilson has to do is throw it in that vicinity, and it's a catch. Like
But it's not even that. Like if you watch his combine performance, he can run all nine. He can run the whole tree.
Yes, he proved he did better. The big thing with DK is going to be Russell Wilson. Honestly, the first couple weeks, I see him being a factor, but I don't see him being anything major. Once he plays a good 4 or 5, 6 games with Russell Wilson and learns, it's Russell Wilson. Dude is going to be out of the pocket, scrambling, doing circles around people. Do not stop running. That is when DK will be a major factor, and he knows not to just stop his route.
Exactly.
Turn and look for the quarterback after his route and find Russell, and Russell finds him.
I mean, once again,
Yeah, well, they were saying inside the NFL playbook, they were saying that DK is a player that you can't play press coverage on him because he's too strong. He'll push off you and run away. Like, he's just too strong.
Yes, you do not. Yes, you have to play off of him.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to his strength and his speed, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, the dude has monstrous hands, monstrous height, monstrous weight. He's gonna
speed for the size of him.
Yeah, the speed that he has, he is going to bully corners. I feel bad for whenever Josh Norman has to line up across from him because he's gonna get ate a lot.
Like his ceiling is Calvin Johnson. Like that's unreal. Like his ceiling is Calvin Johnson.
Yep. That's what I like.
With a quarterback.
And I was ecstatic. Trust me, I was at a party out here, and I was ecstatic the moment we got him because we weren't even supposed to have the 64th pick. We traded up.
I would have too.
When all that happened, no one was looking at the TV when it happened. It was funny. We had to rewind it to get this, to figure this out because someone just told us it happened. But hey, I appreciate you guys answering my questions and everything. You know what I mean, and just talking to sports and everything. One more question for both of you.
Hell yeah.
Just straight up, this isn't even football, but this is definitely something to do with sports because it involves you guys. But why do you do what you're doing?
We want to move over.
Like obviously it's not feasibly viable. You know what I mean? You're not making $1 billion here.
Yeah.
Right.
But why you do it all the time? Because I'm talking like you guys post content. You guys is putting time in I appreciate it. And I just want to know what your guys' inspiration is for that.
Eventually, one day, disrupting the market and becoming, the next ESPN or the next NFL network. We love doing what we do. The end goal is to one day, be at the top of the game and leave behind a legacy. As the hardest working duo in sports. The hardest working team. We've even expanded to where we have different divisions now. Because we want to prove that you can start your own thing, you can start your own network, you can start your own business, and it can be something that you really love and enjoy. You don't have to fucking wait for ESPN to email you and be like, we need your resume, like, we want you. Like, no, just get up and do it,
I agree. I mean, I like the idea of, like, leaving the legacy, but honestly, it's just fun. Like you said, I mean, getting to call and talk to, anybody you don't know that you just have been talking to about sports. Like, sports is our passion, our lives. Like, you should have seen us before we were doing this. We scream and yell at each other about it like it's absolutely nothing. And then, being able to do this on a platform where we meet guys like you, everyone else in the chat that loves to talk to us. At this point, we love to talk to all you guys. And meeting some of the dudes we have, like meeting Matthew Berry, meeting Adam Rank, and them telling us the same thing, essentially. Just stay where you're at, work hard, do what you're doing, and you could be, just like me one day. I mean, that's insane to me. So I'm going to give my best effort and see where it takes us.
And what you guys have been doing has been slowly inspirational on my point. Not as far as wanting to put videos out, but seeing you guys do something that you love, that, it's just because it's pure out of love and you guys just want to do it. It's real cool. That's why I joined the Rumboyz family, and I just apply that same type of inspiration towards whatever I feel. And I go about my life 100% the same way.
Dude, you can
That's why I love tuning in to everything you guys do. And Rumboyz family out there, I appreciate everyone else tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys in the live thing. I got to get back to work.
Hell yeah, BKB.
Hey, we
no worries.
appreciate you, dog. Hell yeah.
All right, see y'all later.
Later. Slap Yourself said, can I have a job when it happens? I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. Bro, most certainly. Like, you guys, like we...
Damn right.
You can always go on rumboyz.com. You can, start typing up articles and stuff like that. Like, we're looking for writers. We're looking to extend, our divisions as well. Yo, Arthur, what is good, homie?
Hey, what's good, guys? How you guys doing?
Oh, yeah. Good to hear you. What's up?
Great to see you guys, man. Great to see you guys.
Oh
yeah, what you got?
You been hitting any Dodgers games lately?
Tell the chat I'm saying stuff to you guys, man. Chat room.
Yeah, buddy.
What's good, bro? What you got?
Yeah, man, it's been a crazy ass weekend when I'm watching this NBA free agency, man. Like it was just like the NFL free agency frenzy. Now it's the NBA, man. I can tell you.
Yeah, a lot more money being thrown around though in the NBA.
NBA got shook up, dude. Like the NBA is different.
Even JJ Watt was like, "Yo,
what kind of contract you get for that?"
For 7 blocks and 3 missed free throws,
6 hard fouls.
Yeah, 6 hard fouls.
6 hard fouls. My man was like, "I ain't gonna be playing nice out there, but I could do it." Like, I feel him.
So like I said, man, I was the first one to like call it. Like I don't know when exactly stream was it I said it, but I did say during the finals that if Raptors win the finals and the Warriors lose, they pretty much will get dismantled and it will pretty much like change the NBA. Like everything's changing fast now.
I agree, and honestly, if you remember, I was like, dude, the Warriors dynasty doesn't die with KD. But when I said it, I said the Warriors dynasty dies when role players like Sean Livingston and Iguodala leave.
Yep.
Not that Iguodala planned to leave, but Iguodala's not on the team anymore. That's the dynasty ending for me. Like, he won your Finals MVP and you shipped that dude out. Dude, you gave up.
Iggy's probably going to become a Laker.
After the buyout, I saw.
Yep.
Cousins will be next too.
What was that?
I'm saying Cousins maybe next too, in my opinion. Probably, man.
Cousins is probably gonna sign with the Knicks.
I was busy over here like making a video like talking about the New York Knicks, and then I sat here like just thinking like, what the heck is DeMarcus Cousins gonna do? Like his contract is finished, you know what I mean? Like it didn't work out for the Warriors. Like he was supposed to win a ring, but it didn't happen.
No. Did not happen.
He just.
He thought it was easy, by the way. Like, he thought it was easy. Like, you know what I mean?
To be honest, man, I mean, I agree. I'm kind of one of those guys. When I first saw him go there, I was like, dude, you just taking that money to go win a championship. But he did at least prove to me after going down with that type of injury, and he came back. I mean, he could have Kawhi'd that thing and just been like, look, I'm not ready. I'm not playing. And just, like, gotten in an argument with the Warriors front office. But he was like, get me out there. I want to play. I want to get back on the court. That at least showed me a little bit about him. You know, that he's out there hunting for a championship. Yes, he is. But he wants to play some basketball, man.
Yeah, he wants to play ball.
He does want to play some basketball. So I at least got a little bit from him. But, I mean, I agree. Like, he can't just be out there hunting for it.
Facts.
And going back, before I get to the Lakers, I wanted to get back to what Bobby said about the Celtics. Like, I kind of had a good hint right there. Now, going back what he said about Kyrie Irving, right? You know, I kind of like the move that the Celtics got Kemba Walker and they let Kyrie go. I kind of like the move because of the simple fact that, well, you know, when we were watching the Clowns like last year, like, you know, when it was just, you know, Tatum, Brown, Horford, all these guys, like, Kyrie wasn't there. Like, it was actually, like, working. Like, the chemistry was working, right? But until, like, you know, when Kyrie started to play this year, it was like, you know, give me the ball, give me the ball. It's all about, you know, like juke moves, like break ankles. Like he was showing off pretty much, you know what I mean? Like, you know, for some reason, like, Irving and these guys, like Tatum, couldn't have a good chemistry, in my opinion. So, you know, that's why I say, you know, if Kemba Walker being there, now I'm thinking everything will be fine, and I think the team will gel well with Tatum and the guys. So I see them going like 4th seed or 5th seed. Like, everything will be good, in my opinion.
Dude, by the way, thanks for tuning into the show since, like, you know, all the way then, because, like, Bobby was on forever ago. So, yeah, we appreciate that. That means you've been watching.
And honestly, yeah, I mean, we said the same thing. I'm sure if you heard a little bit about what we said, I mean, we said the same thing. Like, Kemba is going to put that team together. Like, maybe not necessarily be the glue that officially puts everyone as buddy-buddy, but he's going to be a better teammate than Kyrie was, for sure.
Exactly. And I think that Boston is going to be better for it.
At least a better
and I believe that was during Bobby's call-in show, by the way, too. I called it, too. I said, if Kyrie leaves, I said the best thing you can do is get Kemba Walker. That's what I told him. So,
yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember that. Yo, Nick Howard, you're a savage.
Nah, dude, honestly, Nick Howard, dude, you watched Boogie's quad explode. Like, you watched that happen. Like, there's no way you missed that happen. Like, it was so clear, dude. Like, his quad blew up. That's exactly what happened.
Shit, man, I know you got...
The Lakers, like, I want to say something about the Lakers.
Yep.
I don't know if no one thought about this. Like, if Kawhi comes. Now, let's just say if Kawhi comes to the Lakers, now I know the obvious, like Ty Boogie said, if he comes to the Lakers, then, you know, pretty much the season will be over, and pretty much the Lakers will take the 2020 champs, right? Right?
Yep.
And then I found out about Kyle Kuzma. Now, let's just say if Kawhi comes to the Lakers, right? That you still have JaVale McGee, you still have Rondo. Now, that's your starting 5 right there, like McGee, Rondo, James, Davis, and Leonard. But then you realize, where does that leave Kyle Kuzma at? In my opinion, doesn't that leave him, like, back to the bench where he used to be? Because that's the first thought I had. I wonder if no one thought about that.
They'll probably move when they do similar to the Warriors. If you think about the Warriors, how they played small a lot, like their center was Draymond Green for a while. The dude is 6'9". Not that he's small, but they will play a lot of Anthony Davis at center.
Yep.
Kuzma will play power forward or small forward, depending on LeBron. It's going to be down low. It's going to be AD center. LeBron probably power forward. Kuzma will play small forward. And then, honestly, their guards are going to be the only thing. Because, actually, Rondo is a free agent right now. We have not confirmed that Rondo is coming back yet.
Exactly.
So it's...
Who's our point guard going to beat then? Like, let's just say if he leaves. Like, I know LeBron runs the point, but...
Bro, that's what I was going to say.
He's a small forward,
Yes, he's a small forward, but we would move LeBron to the point. Like we would just move shit around.
It's not even that LeBron plays point. He will take the inbound pass though. Every time the other team scores, he will be the guy to get the inbound pass and walk it up the floor. So really, you don't need a point guard. You just need someone that can shoot. Like, honestly, a Dragic would have been good. If you guys got J.J. Redick, I would have flipped the fuck out.
Yo,
like,
dude, I was...
Someone like that needs to come in and just play that spot because LeBron will be the facilitator of the ball.
Yeah, and then before I leave, I was just talking about the Knicks earlier. I was making a video about the Knicks, but I want to throw this out there before I leave. Now, if the Nets win a title, I think chaos will break loose in New York.
No, most certainly.
You got a lot of bandwagon fans, man. Like they love like hopping into big teams. So now that Kevin Durant and Kyrie went there, they're gonna start jumping into the Brooklyn Nets.
Dude, I've seen so many brand new Kevin Durant Brooklyn Nets Twitter accounts within the last day or two. Like it's annoying. No, I feel that.
Thing, man. It's just a thing. Oh, there you go. Los Angeles Lakers signed.
Yep, Jared Dudley.
They could have just freaking went after Jimmy Butler. Now I know Entertainer Talk Sports is not a fan of Butler and Cousins. I understand that, but come on, man. At least it's better than missing out Kevin Durant just because of an injury. Like, come on now. He just went to the Miami Heat. Like, Dwayne Wade retired, they just got a replacement of him. Jimmy Butler. Dirk Nowitzki retired, they got Luka Doncic and Porzingis, right? So, if you missed out on Durant just because of an injury, you could have at least tried to convince, say, yo, can we just get Jimmy Butler or Kyrie Irving? Like, what happened to that rumor?
The Knicks completely fucked up everything.
Yeah. They're the losers in this free agency.
Bro, they were talking about we're gonna sign the whole world. We're gonna even sign Thanos to the team, and nothing fucking happened. Like they didn't get anything. They got Julius Randle. If you know a Knicks fan,
that pretty much tells you that it was Stephen A. Smith spreading the word.
Bro, if you know a Knicks fan, hug a Knicks fan today.
He was the one, bro.
Oh, no. I wouldn't say that.
No, for sure. I mean, the Knicks basically at this point need to sit R.J. Barrett down and be like, look, bro, you can't be that good because we're going to tank this year and you need to accept it. Otherwise, if they aren't one of the top 5 picks next year, this team is screwed for years to come unless they're going to dish out a shit ton of money again next year, which, I mean, clearly there's not going to be a free agency like the one we saw this year.
Tank for Melo. The Knicks get LaMelo next year. I'm calling it.
Oh, LeVar can't handle New York.
No.
I mean, imagine if Carmelo goes back there. It'll be stupid.
No, LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball.
Oh, LaMelo, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ball family guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The youngest one. The most talented one.
Okay. But yeah, man, I'll let you guys get the next caller, man. I just wanted to pop in here and say what's up and just get my take on it, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know what you're doing, guys, man. You guys are doing, a great job, man. I like y'all content, all this good stuff, man.
Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Salute.
And thanks for taught me how to do everything, bro. You taught me how to do this fucking sportscaster shit and all this, bro. You taught me how to do everything, man. Chat room, real talk. I'm just spitting the truth on you guys. Rumboyz, bro. If it wasn't for the Rumboyz, I would have never been anywhere this close. I would have never gotten the 1K if it wasn't for Rumboyz, Fantasy Network, real talk. And if it wasn't for Rumboyz, I would have never knew what Sportscaster was. So, real talk. So, Rumboyz, hey man, I'm going to end this call by saying, yo, thanks for telling me how to do everything, bro.
Hey, yes, sir.
Hey, we appreciate it, bro.
Next thing we're teaching you is how to go to Dodgers games religiously.
It'll be fun, man. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, salute, man.
Dilly, bro. Yo, but Nick Howard, we are gonna need your call in because I heard that Kareem Hunt has been involved in a bar fight in Cleveland.
No. He commented on that earlier.
He did?
He just got a shoving match with his homie.
Okay. So it's all good.
That's like us being in a bar and pushing each other, and then
Yeah.
someone being like, "Oh, the Rumboyz are over." Like, motherfucker, no.
No. Like, don't.
He
get
just
out
said the Lakers are gonna win the championship, and I got pissed. Like,
We're
that's
not
all that
winning
happened.
championship.
God damn, like.
My dog barking at the fucking cows across the street.
Yep. Yeah, so that doesn't sound like it's anything serious. I mean, I'm sure it's the NFL, so they're gonna be like, "Why would you do that?" But he's just gonna be like, "Bruh, like."
Why are you even at a bar after you already got in trouble involving alcohol?
Yeah, I thought he was trying to get all like better. Whatever. I mean, you know how it goes.
But yeah.
Where y'all at? Let me get one or two more calls real quick. Run them up. Run them up.
Yeah, we'll do like one or two more. Yeah, right. You just signed Jared Dudley. Jared Dudley was a very small contract.
Dude's a shooter. Accept it. Dude's a shooter.
When shooters got shooters. Everybody, make sure that you do create a Sportscaster account. Sign up for Sportscaster if you guys have not already.
It's necessary if you like sports. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And make sure you guys also sign up for Rumboyz.com. Head over to our website. Caller, what is good?
What's good, fellas? How we doing?
Hey, man.
What
It's
up,
another
what
beautiful
up?
day, bro.
It's a terrible day, actually, but what's up?
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy.
Why is this terrible day?
No, it's just like downpouring rain. They're talking about like mudslides and shit, so that otherwise it's good. Otherwise it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, Mother Nature's a bitch, right?
Yeah.
Always.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I just want to drop some takes real quick. I know you guys said something about you wanted to hear about the Kareem Hunt incident.
Yeah. So what exactly? So he said, Ty said that he just got a pushy match.
Yeah, him and his homie, like, I don't know what it was over, but they just got, they got, like, in a little, like, verbal, like, kind of just, like, bloody, like shoving match, just, like, screwing around. Like, almost, like, kind of like, oh, you won't do something, and just, like, some shoves or whatever. And there's, like, I guess somebody called the cops on him. Probably somebody didn't like him or just thought he shouldn't be out, you know, drinking or screwing around. But the cops showed up there, and they asked, like, the owner of the bar, I forget which one he was at, but it was in off the West 6th down there. And they asked the owner, like, what all happened, and he just said, like, it was just him and his homie, like, over, you know, just, I think they were shooting pool, and they just got into, like, a little verbal, like, shoving match. It was, like, really nothing, the owner said to the cops. They didn't detain him. They really, like, questioned him for, like, a minute and a half, and then they went away.
What up, Treat?
Right. Hey, Dono Hype from Rumboyz Northeast Butcher's Block saying Pirate Gang for life. Appreciate the $1.99, buddy.
No, for sure, man. And honestly, even when I saw it, like a bar fight, like I was like, all right, so they probably blew this out of proportion. I mean, it's probably TMZ sitting there like, oh, the cops just rolled up on Kareem Hunt, dude's career's over, and then you find out it's just like, yo, bro, it was my turn to shoot pool. Nah, bro, you just went.
Dude.
I made the ball. Like, what you mean? Like something just absolutely ridiculous.
It wasn't even TMZ that got a hold of the story. It was the Daily Snark that got a hold of it, and that's where I saw it from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, it happened. It's a real thing out there. It's a real thing to have covered. But in all reality, it probably won't lead to him being in any type of trouble, especially once they look into it and find out exactly what you just said. So.
Yeah, and Kareem has been good. Like, yeah, he's been still, like, going out. Like, obviously with that, he's still been going out and, like, drinking and partying and whatever, you know, with his homies or whoever, teammates. I don't know if there was another Browns player there that night, but yeah, him and Odell have been, like, doing a lot of stuff in the community and, like, at, like, every kind of, like, voluntary thing they could be at.
Good.
No, which is good. I mean, again, I've been seeing nothing but him turning himself around. It all sounded good until this incident. Like, everything I've seen about Kareem Hunt has been, like, right track. He goes here, he goes there. He's been getting himself some help, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, bar fight. First time I saw it, I was like, nah, dude. Like, really? Like,
at first, I was like, yo, please, like, don't be in no more fucking trouble.
Kareem Hunt, Connor Burke. Kareem Hunt is who we're talking about.
Yeah. It was a minor situation. It was a minor situation out there in Cleveland. All good, though. I feel like the media is always trying to troll you guys, Nick. I feel like the media is always trying to mess with the Browns.
Yeah.
The Browns are so
It's
good now.
sad,
They got to
man.
do something to
because
chop
we're
them.
not the same old Browns and we're like losers and shit. Like they gotta come up with these bullshit fucking takes or stories to just like shit on them a little bit. Like I don't know, like no news is good news. Like just let the dudes play, let them be professional, let them go to work like everybody else and fucking succeed. Like enough already.
Hey,
That's
$9.99.
funny. Welcome to being a decent team in the NFL. I mean, it's the same thing as the Warriors. Like, how many times did we hear KD, Clay are fighting, Draymond's fighting? Like, dude, you're just the best team in your division or in a sport, so they're gonna just be aiming at you. And at this point, like something as little as this, no kidding that the media is aiming at you.
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, and with that though, like I kind of feel a little some sort of way about like what happened with like in the Warriors organization. Like there was kind of a lot of dysfunction there. I know like this like media hyped it all up, everything got over dramatized and whatnot. Some things did, but there was like a little bit of dysfunction going on there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, for sure. Again, that's what brings the media to blow it up. Again, as little of dysfunction as it is to be scuffling with your homie over a game of pool is enough for the media to come in and be like, oh, a fight, Kareem Hunt, career over, oh, somebody get this. Like, as little as Draymond being in the wrong spot, KD being in the wrong spot, and them yelling at each other on the court for 30 seconds before the next play, that's enough for the media to be like, oh, I gotta get these guys. Like, they're fighting, it's over. Like,
yeah, them calling each other bitches, though, was pretty funny.
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
Hey, and then he rounds it off, making it even $10. There we go. He's saying happy 4th of July. Appreciate it, Rumboyz Northeast Butcher's Block.
I heard a rumor though that before he made his move on July 4th, KD to go over and play for the Warriors, and like in between that call from Draymond leaving the stadium, like crying about losing to the Cavs. I heard that there was a brief period where Kevin Durant was talking with Kyrie Irving and he was considering coming to Cleveland.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And why now he teamed up with Kyrie is because he went the other way with that option years ago, and he joined up with the Warriors, and he decided to give Draymond a chance to maybe build a relationship with him and the Splash Bros. And then it kind of like all went sour, all the medical shit, went all fucked up, but we'll talk about that in a second. But supposedly, like, why he kind of, like, for sure teamed up with Kyrie on this Nets run is because he didn't years ago.
I think it was just, too, like, if you haven't heard the report, I mean, it was out a long time ago, but he said winning a championship wasn't what he thought it would be.
Yeah.
And that right there,
I heard that.
like, he went to the Warriors to win his championship. He won his championships, won them, got his finals MVP, everything he wanted, blah, blah, blah. Now I think he just wants to play with the homie. Like, him and Kyrie have been good friends for a long time. Team USA, they text back and forth, all this. I'm sure everyone's seen it all. So why not now? I don't care where you're going to play. Oh, Kyrie, you want to go play in Brooklyn? You've been hearing good things about Brooklyn? Screw it. Like, I'm going to go play in Brooklyn.
I mean, well, we knew that Kyrie...
DeAndre Jordan... Like,
the second that Kyrie
friends.
signed with Rock Nation Sports, that's the second we knew that he was becoming a Brooklyn Net. Like, I had told everyone, I was like, oh, Jay-Z's got a hold of him, he's going to Brooklyn.
Right, and then all it took was a good friend's word to get him to go there, and then you bring in DeAndre Jordan because you're good friends. He is now playing with two of his best friends in the starting lineup every game when he comes back. So he's just going to have fun. He's just going to enjoy himself. If it comes with a championship, it comes with a championship. So
3 back-to-back super chats. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby dropping that.
99 cents a chat. What else you got? I know you said you had a Clay take, bro.
Yeah, I'll get that in a second. But I want to say, too, I did call that Kyrie was gonna be a net, like, second month into this previous NBA season.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look good, him being on the Celtics. Where he went was pretty open. I was between the Knicks and the Nets, so...
I thought he was going to become a Laker.
Oh, man.
I told you
he wasn't going to be a
I remember on
bitch.
Sir Cardinals stream, I talked with him for like 40 minutes about Kyrie, about how his dad's kind of like really overbearing and kind of
his relationship with KD and how I thought that they were going to leave together. And I said, I'm like, I don't think he can handle the Knicks. I don't think he wants to deal with the dysfunctional owner of the Knicks. Like, he's even worse than Dan Gilbert. He doesn't want to deal with that again. He's going to go and be a net. He's going to be in the big market, and he's going to have less pressure on him.
Yeah, because it's still New York. Like, you're still in New York, like, irregardless.
He's going back where he wants to be.
You know.
Yeah, Barclays and the Garden are like a 15-minute trip away from each other.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I knew that Kevin Durant was gonna go to either the Nets or the Knicks, just because he's good friends with Dave East. Like, that was gonna be so obvious right there.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting to see. I'm excited that both of them did that, and they didn't go somewhere to meet up with a third guy. You know, they both were like, you know what, screw it. Like, the Nets don't really have anything. They have yes, it's a playoff team, but now they lost their starting point guard. Let me go be the starting point guard and be the guy, be the face. And KD said, like, I'm with it. So I like that both of them did that.
Yeah, they still got DeAndre, though, so that's kind of like a poor man's, like, big three thirds right there. But I like it. I think they'll be good together. You got a rim protector, rebounder, and you got Durant, who's an all-around, and then you got Kyrie that's going to play the shit out of the ISO game and play make for him. I think they're going to be a solid victory.
Oh, no, I think so, too. Again, DeAndre Jordan just doesn't put up the amount of points for me to consider him big three, but rebounding-wise, which is what he's there for, is perfect. I mean, I think he's going to go well there, and again, like, all right, thanks, dog. Them, like, giving up their max contract to sign him to what he wanted only is going to put their team chemistry through the roof and make them all friends, aside from DeAndre and KD being best friends already.
Yeah, and, too, like, why Kyrie left here is because he wanted to be the man and have his own team. He's going to get another year of that. He's going to be able to try to, like, prove himself as the man to the rest of those Nets players for this first year while KD heals up. And then it's like you almost get like an additional guy in free agency, but you just got to wait for him. Like, coming in for reinforcements the year after. Like, I think it's good for Kyrie and Kevin's game. A little bit of pressure off of Kevin. He can heal up. It's just not all, like, on him. He's not getting rushed back out there like he did in Golden State.
Yeah, they expect him to take a full year, which, I mean, knowing Kevin, he's probably not going to want to, but they expect him to take a full year. If he does that, he's fine, and he's not being rushed back. So, I mean, I think they'll be fine. And honestly, I think Kyrie and DeAndre Jordan will be good together off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think KD's going to take his time, because that whole medical staff in Golden State, like, really, like, became dysfunctional real quick. Ever since that one, you remember that crazy-ass chick that they had back in the day? She went to the Hawks. She was a badass. She was always keeping those guys, all trained up and, in shape. And they were all on, like, nutrition plans. You guys know I'm trying to become a registered dietitian.
Yep.
Like, that stuff's important. Like, I don't know. The staff now is kind of, like, reckless and dysfunctional. Like you hear about KD coming out and saying he was misdiagnosed, boom, they freaking trade him. You hear KD, like, you know that there was rumbling in, like, everybody's ears, behind closed doors, right to people's face, that, oh, he should play. Like, we're down. We could use him. He should play. Like,
he wanted to play, though.
Like, Boogie Cousins came back so quick. That's why I said that little savage comment about he was probably misdiagnosed, too. He probably wasn't misdiagnosed, but they probably still were just like, all right, dude, we need you. All right, dude, we need you. Same thing they did to Kevin. They said that Iggy's fracture was just a bruise. Like, what else did they do? Like, did they tell Klay Thompson that, oh, your leg's all right, you just tweaked a little something, then boom, blow up, pop fucking of his ACL? Like, I don't know. I'm looking at them like, really now? Like, people I know in the medical profession, like, think that they're totally fucking up.
I mean, clearly they are.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
like you said, I mean, there's so much just dysfunction, and I mean, at this point, it's somebody up top or somebody somewhere is like, look, man, KD can't have a torn Achilles. He just needs to have just like a bone bruise. Like, we need KD back, so you need to tell him it's this, and clearly it's not working out. Like, again, Kawhi is the best example of that. He's rushed to get back on, rushed. He tells the Spurs to shove it where the sun don't shine. And here he does, comes back and does what he does. I mean, KD is going to model off of that, and he's not going to be pushed.
No.
Again, the Nets signed him knowing you do not have Kevin Durant for a year. And they're okay with it, which is why it'll work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that the doctor that he went to, when he went to New York, a lot of people don't know, too, is like, he just boarded a plane and he went over there to have that operation or whatever to get looked at. Like, he did not notify anybody on the Warriors staff. Nobody came with him, nothing. Like, they were all shocked when he was, like, already in that hospital bed. Like, I heard that they gave him a call, like, 20 minutes after he posted, like, that pic of him, and that video of him from the bed, like, pissed off that they didn't, like, he didn't bring a representative of the team with him.
Damn.
And that's the doctor that he's going to have working with him for the Nets. Like, that's the Nets doctor.
Which, imagine being Kevin Durant in that situation. Like, yeah, I didn't tell anybody, but you just called me and you're pissed at me. Like, you can shove it. Like, if they call and they're like, hey, man, like, saw your hospital bed pic. Like, how you doing? Is everything okay? You know, do you want us to send someone out? Like, that's a different vibe than, like, yo, Kevin, what the hell, bro? Why didn't you bring someone with you?
Yeah.
Like, where do you go after hearing that? I'm like, dude, peace out. Peace out.
And I think that's what led him to go to the Knicks or the Nets, because he pretty much, like, strike one was, you know, Draymond calling him like a female, like whining and crying, "Oh, come over and help us." Him deciding that time, like I said earlier, to go and try and make buddy friends with Clay, Draymond, Curry, instead of going and playing with Kyrie and Bronny and Caleb. And that was strike one, like, after, like, there was, like, you know, issues with them. And then strike two was probably, like, the injuries, like, in situation with everybody getting banged up, them putting out misinformation on everybody. Then, like, pretty much, I think they were talking in his ear, like, dude, we need you, got to come back. I feel like there was pressure. There was either to his face pressure or just rumbling behind closed doors. And, like, you know how it is, like you guys play team sports. Like, if you're hurt or, like, whatever, like, everybody's body is different. If you're hurt and, like, everybody else is playing, like, you want to be out there for your teammates. Like, you have that, like, in you that, like, you want to play. Like, you feel bad sitting out. But, like, they kind of, in a way, like, that insecurity of his, they played on it. And, like, even, I feel like he just went out there and tried to do some soldier shit and fucked himself up bad. But that was strike two. And then strike three was them probably, you know, when he was in New York getting the operation done, them calling him pissed off that he didn't take anybody.
Yeah,
For
like,
sure.
No, I mean, and you know how KD is. KD can be sensitive at times.
Well, I mean, like I said, dude, think about it. Like, he went where he had to go to win a championship. He did that. That's exactly what his goal was, going to the Warriors. Everybody knew it. And he kind of forced himself to be friends with those guys, like you just said. Like, think about the difference of winning a championship on a team that you're just, like, cool with these guys, and then think about winning a championship with your best friends.
Exactly.
There is a major difference in that. Like, he knew he already had won the championship. It is what it is. He was like, dude, I'm done. Like you said,
KD's happy no matter what or who he's around.
I think he'll be fine now. I really do. I think he's going to be fine now. I don't think it's going to matter. Like, it's still Kevin Durant, so he's going to make his little Twitter BS, blah, blah, blah. But,
burner
like,
accounts.
I mean, so is Kyrie, though. Like, both of them are the same way. But I think, like you said, like Nick just said, I mean, there was 3 strikes, but at the same time, like, these aren't my real homies. Like, these are guys that are cool, but whatever. And
they were coworkers.
The Warriors clearly knew they fucked up when they retired his number. They knew.
Dude, that pissed me off.
I heard KD is pissed about that. He pretty much is like, I was a Sonic and a member of the Thunder for years before that too, and we weren't a slouch team either. But I heard he's mad about that. Like, you can, you know, pretty much maim me and maybe make my career in jeopardy, and fucking you called me over there like a female Draymond did, you know, oh, we need your help. And then you call me a bitch, and, like, I deliver and hit some game-clinching shots and win the MVP and, you know, bring it home for you guys, and then you fucking pretty much throw me out there to get fucking pretty much maimed. Like, I think it's messed up. I think he's pissed off. I don't think he's going to sign off on them retiring his number.
Dude, I feel like they shouldn't. They shouldn't retire. Like if someone were to be like, yo, like Rumboyz, like we're gonna retire. You know, we're gonna retire your logo. Like, you know, for eternity. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm still here. I'm still working. Like,
dude, I don't even know. I mean, that too, but I just, like, what are the Warriors going to do? They now are required to guarantee Steph's number is being put in the rafters. Guarantee Clay's in the rafters. Draymond deserves it more than the little amount of time that KD was there. Like,
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it
and
just.
I also have a hot take on the D'Lo signing, the sign and trade for him.
They're gonna
He
trade
is
his
gonna
ass
be
again.
moved because
Yeah.
I think it would be stupid as fuck for the Warriors not to offer a $100 million extension to Draymond Green tomorrow just to retain him. Because if he goes out on the open market, he's going to command 150 from another team. Just because that's probably going to be his market value when it comes time. I forget if he's got one more year or second year after that. But he's going to command 150, and they're just looking at their roster, like losing KD, the Splash Bros getting into their like early 30s. Like you're going to need some youth movement. You're going to need another like source of talent. And I think the D'Lo signing is just a trade piece. Like they're gonna lump him and somebody off their bench. Like I heard they picked up Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yep.
He starts producing. They already got Looney, and they're gonna lump Cauley-Stein and D'Lo with somebody, and they're gonna go pick up like a youth guy, like an up and coming young player, and they're gonna extend Draymond and keep all three of them together.
They had already said they didn't want to lose Kyrie for nothing. That's why they did the sign and trading to get D'Angelo Russell, and then they're, like you said, just probably going to put together a couple things and ship D'Angelo Russell
out. I don't think.
somewhere.
I don't think that they're fond of D'Angelo. I don't think they want him.
I don't think they meant to do that.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, and I don't see like being without Clay for a year. I think that the D'Lo and Curry combo would be exciting, but I don't think it's gonna like really work out. Like it's gonna have some exciting moments in games, but I don't think it's gonna be like something to rely on.
No. And they have such a face already, being the Splash Bros, that the only piece you guys should be going to get is a new small forward or a new center. Like they have a face of the Splash Bros and Draymond. That is their face. That is what they should ride on.
Yeah.
Or Thompson and Curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Draymond.
Well, the Splash Bros and Draymond.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Like that's the face of their team. They already let Iguodala go for whatever the hell reason. Like,
that was kind of stupid.
I think that was just because he started to cry shit wolf about the injuries and their problems with their medical staff. Because he saw what happened there. He saw what happened to Boogie. He saw what happened to Clay. He saw what happened to Draymond. He experienced what happened with him. They literally, like how I just said, how team sports are, like, you feel bad. You want to be out there for your brothers. Like, you want to succeed with them. Like, you don't want to watch the team win or lose from the bench. Like, this shit sucks. And especially if you're getting pressure from the front office or, people like your agents or whatever. Like, oh, you got to meet your bonuses. You got to do this. You should play. Like, to put out that it was a freaking bone bruise and it was a fucking microfracture, like, even if it was, it still fucking requires surgery or some sort of corrective
procedure of some kind.
Something to make it heal.
Yeah, some sort of like doctor supervision or like correctment, like with your fucking bone. Like to put out that like, oh, it's just a bruise to like make the new play. And like he's freaking truth through shit too. Like I feel bad for Iggy. I think he just saw what happened to the other three, and then he just finally fucking spoke his mind and cried shit wolf, pretty much to make them either hire a better medical staff and keep him and go on a run, or he was going to play his card and they decided to side with the medical staff and get rid of him and let KD walk. And I think too that you're going to hear if Boogie doesn't get. I heard Boogie has zero interest from anybody so far yet. Like he's not even gotten a single phone call to his agent.
Nope.
But if they don't retain him, I have a feeling they will. Like he will come out and he'll say something too on that medical staff. He'll have a comment or two about like his treatment or like what they did with him or rushing him back or even something that they said to him or behind closed doors that he heard or stuff that he heard from other players, because that stuff gets around real quick.
Yeah, no, I could see that.
Yeah, he's waiting to see if they sign him back. He obviously won't say shit if they want to sign him back, and they're the only team to offer it to him. If he goes somewhere else, I can see him at least
flipping out,
jabbing something.
And that's like another guy. They freaking come in here. We'll try to groom your talent again, get you back going. Boom, he got hurt again. He blew his shit out. Like, and he performed well in one playoff or one finals game out of out of all those, well, I think in game 2 he had his best game, and then every other time he was just turning the ball over and doing whack shit. But I heard that they don't have any interest in even bringing him back. And if he doesn't get any interest, that's when I could see him go totally nuclear and be like, yeah, fuck y'all, your medical staff sucks. I'm with KD and Iggy. And I want to see your guys' opinion. I kind of have been looking at Klay Thompson a little bit differently because of deciding to go back to that. Like, you heard about everything that happened with Boogie with Klay himself. He shouldn't have been out there either.
So
Hamstring and then full on MCL, ACL.
Clay's respected.
No, you shouldn't have been out there either, dude.
yeah, Klay Thompson.
His dad threw a fucking major fit when he went back out and shot those free throws. Yeah, it was a good thing for pride and to show that he's a bad mother. But his dad was pissed as fuck. He immediately came over and asked him, did you hear a pop? You're a pop. Do not go back out there.
Right.
His dad was totally trying to be looking forward to the rest of his career about it, trying to be as safe as possible.
And his dad isn't just a dad. His dad is a former NBA player. He has multiple reasons and sources for him to be able to say what he wants to Klay, not just being his dad.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think it says something about Klay Thompson that you heard rumblings earlier, going in the free agency that if somebody else were to offer him a max deal like the Clippers or the Knicks or whoever, the Nets, he'd go team up with Kyrie or something you heard if he got offered around max money or more than the Warriors were going to offer him because they were going to try and go for KD instead, he would have just took it. But I think it says something about Klay. I'm looking at him sideways a little bit. You watch 3 of your brothers go down. You watch KD just totally lay on the fucking cross for you guys and get fucked up. And then Iggy comes out, which is another one of your brothers that you've been with from the jump. The guy that, how you guys said earlier, won the MVP, wasn't no slouch. He's an aging vet, but he's the leader of that team, or the defensive leader of that team. But for see what happened to Boogie, see what happened to Iggy and KD, and what happened now is KD, going out of town and signing somewhere else, and Iggy gets shipped off. It almost makes me look at Klay Thompson dude, what are you thinking that you just are cool with this shit and you just signed right back, no problem?
It's where he's used to.
I think he knows he's respected there. As I get what you're saying, them probably lying their asses off and doing whatever, but out of all people on that Warriors staff, they do obviously respect Klay and Steph. And I think he felt that and he understood that. And, I mean, that's got to be his only reason to go back, especially dealing with the injury like he is. I mean, it's hard to go somewhere else. KD, imagine what KD's season's going to be like. He's got to learn all sorts of new shit, learn as far as it comes to where he's going to live, what he's going to do there.
He'll be fine.
I mean, yes, but while he's hurt, Klay now gets to sit in the comfort of his home, drive probably 20 minutes to the stadium, however far he lives, go to the same thing, do the same thing he's been doing, just deal with the injury. So I'm with you, man. I mean, I look at him a little sideways, but I understand why he would go back, just by the respect he knows he has from all the Warriors fans and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. I mean, I can definitely see that whole... I look at the whole Warriors organization a little sideways now, but if there was one dude to sign back, it was going to be Klay.
Facts.
Yeah, and then you hear about Lacob saying that if anybody he was going to bring back, he wanted to bring back Klay because that's his favorite player. Here we go. What the fuck? Draymond who's be in conversations for an extension. If D'Lo just brought over we're not an investment. Then KD leaves and to retire his number. It's like you said earlier. Those other 3 guys are going to be what about me? Finally, what about him? Is he going to get a contract later on? Or is he going to retire 76er? It's just they keep playing themselves. The more they talk, the more they come out with. The every day that advances, that organization or that medical staff, front office is just playing themselves. They're just saying dumb shit. Keep your mouth shut.
They're panicking. They're panicking. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm enjoying watching it. It's hilarious to me. But shit, man.
Yeah, I didn't think they had that much dysfunction going on. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh no. They're dysfunctional as an organization.
Apparently,
They were good at hiding it for a while, but I mean, all this is coming out now.
Just took one cookie to start crumbling, and
Yeah.
there you go. The whole thing's gone.
That's what happens when you have Kevin Durant, though. He's emotional, and yeah, if there was going to be anyone that would have exposed the organization, it was going to be Kevin Durant.
yeah, but he is emotional, and he had some insecurities, but they played into those insecurities, and they used them against him. They really fucked with that dude.
Yeah. And, I mean, we're going to see the revenge game. Trust me, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be an interesting season. But shit, man, we're about to go ahead and sign off here in a moment. We greatly appreciate you calling in, brother.
Steady dropping hot takes.
Always.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, take care, guys. My bad, I was talking your ear off and chatting it up for a minute.
Oh,
Hey,
dude,
no,
that's
you're
why we
all
do the
right.
show.
No, it was hot stuff. We're good.
Hell yeah, Nick. Hey,
Hell yeah.
dilly, brother.
Oh yeah, dilly. Take care, fellas.
All right, man. Peace. All righty. So just now, getting to that 2 hour mark, just about here. We're gonna go ahead and sign out, close out. Gonna probably be doing some MLB action tomorrow for sure. If any breaking news takes place, then we'll of course be hopping back on to make sure we get you guys covered for that as well. Make sure that you guys are following us on Sportscaster. That's where everything happens. There's so much exclusive.
That's where it goes first.
Yeah, that's where everything goes first. There's so much exclusive content there that's not anywhere else. Make sure you guys definitely go to www.rumboyz.com. Go to rumboyz.com. Like, for real, y'all. The link is in the description. Make sure you go to rumboyz.com. You can literally go into Google and just type it. It's not difficult. But make sure you guys create an account there as well. Check out some of Jordan Love's fire ass articles. Like, he's like mini Todd McShay, bro. And make sure you guys check out some of Rumboyz Central's fire articles as well. He's an amazing writer. Dude thinks outside the box. Does things with his pieces that you don't see in just traditional writing. Or a traditional approach to sports writing.
All of it, yeah.
Other than that, man, what else you got?
No, that was good. Yeah, anything that drops hot. Otherwise, this is a big week. Again, 4th of July. We got some plans, probably, at least myself. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit after, but going to do kind of like a way too early conference, postseason type thing for the NBA. See who's going to end up winning the East, winning the West. Depending on if Kawhi signs, we do have answers on that. We'll see what's up. Otherwise, big fight this weekend.
Yes.
That's going to be good. So we got a jam-packed week. Not only is it 4th of July, but we got a lot of good sports coming up.
Oh yeah, a lot. Other than that, cheers to me. Cheers to you.
All the rum boys and girls, what it do?
Dilly. We are out of here.
All right, later, guys.
I'm ballin', no. Squad cap to the top and calling up.